Good morning everybody, welcome to Minstead Online. My name's Tom Neisinger and following up on our last little video about feeding the birds, we have another way of using things you might have in your house that you can use to feed the birds at this time of year when they most need it, because they're feeding their chicks. As you can see outside, it's all spring is sprung. So here are the things that you will need to make bird feeder Mark II. You need a plastic drinks bottle, a small piece of string, a pencil and a sharp knife. You'll also need some bird food, but you could use muesli or seeds, or bird feed's ideal really if you happen to have some. Anyway, first up you need to get your hanger ready. So we're going to take our piece of string and make a little knot in it up the top. Then you can whack it round the actual top of the bottle and tie it off. Keep it nice and tight so it's going to not like that, no. We're going to make it a bit tighter than that so that it actually holds onto the bottle properly. Something like that. Ta-da! Then we need to get our pencil to go through our bottle as low down as possible, because if we put it up here we're going to lose all of the birdseed down the bottom. So the idea is to make the pencil sit at the very bottom. This is for your birds to sit on while they're eating. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our knife, we're going to really carefully, as low as you can, make a little cross, minding your fingers, hold the blade close and you can't hurt yourself. A little cross in the plastic there. Then we're going to turn the bottle right the way round and do the same on the other side. Little tiny cross like that. Okay, take our pencil, push it in, give it a little swizzle, because what we don't want is our plastic bits to come out the other side. We don't want it to push out, we want them all inwards. So then we come to the other side, push back in, and hopefully we can get it to go through the other hole on the other side without those plastic bits pushing out. Maybe. Anyway, there we have the place our birds are going to sit while they're eating. Next we need a hole for them to actually get the food out of, and we don't want to just cut a hole so the seed all falls out. What we're going to do is make a flap. So we're going to again hold our knife carefully like this, make a little incision about the width of the blade, maybe a bit wider. Then we can come up, 1, 2, 3, and it might be easier to come down to the next one. Down. Okay, now we have our flap. That wants pushing back so that it sits kind of like that. You can see it's folding in. That will stop all of our seed just falling out of the bottle. We're going to do the same on the other side, just above our pencil. We'll come down to the mark, boom, 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 and again push it back in both sides so that both sides are kind of sat like that, and they will make a place that they will stop the food all falling out and let it filter down slowly. Then all we do, make sure our pencil is nice and in the middle, take our bird seed. It's quite a lot easier, I have to say, to use a funnel for this, but if you're careful with the bag you should. And this is where I throw it everywhere, so ready for the comedy moment. Yep, see, Hold on. Take it really carefully. I recommend a sieve, just so you're all quite clear. Use a sieve. There you have. And when it's hanging in the tree, the seed's not going to fall out everywhere. The birds can eat it and it will filter down as they're eating it, and they can chow down to their heart's delight and take it back to feed their offspring, ready for the spring. You can hang it handily on your bird table, and with all the seed that you've thrown all over the table, you can put on your bird table, because they also like taking it just straight off that. If you don't have a bird table, you can just chuck it on a tree or nearby fence, bush, windowsill, whatever. Place it on the bird table, all the bits you've spilt. Excellent.